Hey guys, Mike Glennon here from Gotzi Precision Ag once again. Hopefully everybody's having a good start to their planting season. Some of you guys are already finished up, but for those of you who aren't, like I say, hopefully you guys are having a good start to it. Today, I just want to take a quick second, walk you through the VF Series bar presented by Harvest International. You see one there right behind me, and really just wanted to talk more about the cost effectiveness of it without sacrificing any of the strengths or the options that you're used to when buying another planter bar. And Harvest International has done an incredible job. That's what we sell brand new here. We've had so much success because they give you everything you possibly would want with a planter bar at a fraction of the cost of the other guys. So again, just want to take some time today and kind of walk you through. Maybe this is one of those seasons you're trying to figure out, well, am I going to upgrade planters next year or whatever it might be? Maybe you're having some issues here and there, but hey, that's all right. That's why we're here, to answer any questions you got. But again, just wanted to kind of walk you through what you had going on here with this Harvest International VF Series bar. It's 40 feet long, starting from there all the way down behind me. You got your CCS tanks. Let's take a look, shall we? Okay, so right away, I think one of the biggest upgrades is the actual frame itself. Now, there are a lot of good planters out there, don't get me wrong, John Deere, Case, whatever it is you might be running right now, but they all get the job done. However, one thing that we're seeing more and more is as planters get heavier with added technology, like this one in particular has SurePoint, precision planting, has all of those things on there, frame strength really starts to matter. And so that's something we really want to pay attention to. And what Harvest has done here is they've really reinforced the structure where it counts. So you're getting the strength you need without just adding any unnecessary weight. And you can kind of see the different rivets and everything and the way they have it welded and pieced together here right in the middle of the bar, from your vac fans all the way across to where all your hydraulics are and up, and you can see where all the wiring is run all the way down the bar and so on and so forth. So like I say, they do a really, really great job of reinforcing things for you. That way you can make sure that you keep everything really tight, but also you're not sacrificing any of the strength of the bar or anything like that. So as we move out to the wings here, this is where things start to separate just a little bit, I believe, because some bars out there, they tend to be a little bit more rigid and in flatter ground. That's fine, but at the same time, let's be honest, in real world conditions, especially around where we live, whether you're rolling ground, over terraces, uneven fields, whatever it might be, and again, there's a lot of those out this direction, that rigidity can actually kind of work against you a little bit. So this bar is built to flex in the right ways, so it actually follows the ground and keeps each row unit more consistent while helping drive that even emergence across the entire planter. And that leads into kind of the weight distribution. You could see it here going all the way out to the ends, turning back here. As you see the way it kind of bounces back and forth, it'll actually give you some really good downforce control on it because it's kind of that active. It'll go with the way the contours of your field are. So another thing to think about, like I said, is weight distribution on it. Different manufacturers approach this in a little bit different way, but what you really want at the end of the day is that consistent performance from the center rows. So you want really that center row to be doing what it's supposed to do, but you also want that to be consistent all the way out to the wings, whether it's row 1 or all the way over to row 18 on this one. This is an 18 row planter, but whether you're planting 24 rows down to 12 rows doesn't really matter. You want that consistency to be there across everything. And this design does a really, really nice job of balancing the weight. Again, with the CCS tank and everything, obviously it's pretty heavy out here, but it balances that weight all the way out to the wings, and you're not sacrificing any sort of performance from those outer rows than you are from the inner. And again, as we walk along here, you'll kind of notice how everything is so clean laid out. I'll walk around the back of it so you can really see the way the wiring is laid out. Our guys here at Gotzi Ag, we try to do a really nice job making sure everything is clean and tight and what it needs to be, but you can see it up along the bar there. The way everything is cleanly laid out, zip tied to the bar, up and over the gull wing performance there, which we'll talk about here in just a minute. But again, like I say, it really is balanced well, and we make sure that all of your cabling, which this one in particular has a whole lot of precision planting parts on it. It has SurePoint ag systems and so on and so forth. But even if you don't have all of those technology upgrades, we can still make sure that with this bar, you are getting the exact performance you need at a fraction of the cost of what some of those other guys might be charging you. But again, You notice how everything is cleanly laid out here. And honestly, this is one of those things that I don't think gets talked about enough when we start talking about planters and the way that they function, because no matter what color your planter is, these things are going to need to be serviced at some point. Some of you guys are dealing with that right now, I know, where you go into a season and you're like, man, I got everything rocking and rolling, but here we are a little bit into it and we're realizing that, hey, I got to get to this, or I got to get up and underneath where the CCS tank is, or whatever it might be. But that being said, you got a lot of good options with this Harvest International bar. Now, from a transport standpoint, again, everybody has a system that works, I get that, but this bar just folds up so clean. You can see it right here. The way those gull wings fold up for you makes it really good to ride on the road with it. Makes moving from field to field just a little bit smoother for you as well. So during planting season, of course, we all know those little efficiencies can add up in a big way. The other nice part is, like I say, right at those pivot points, the way it folds up doesn't do anything to your cabling, and it really just folds up nice and compact, makes it really easy to move, but makes it super smooth to put it back down and get yourself ready to plant again. So again, when we step back and we look over all this, from frame strength to controlled flex to balanced weight, clean layout, all that kind of stuff, it all comes back to one thing, and that's consistency in your fields. Because no matter what planter you're running, I should say, if the bar isn't giving your row units a stable platform, then you can't perform the way that they're designed to. And that's really what Harvest International prides themselves on, is giving you that stability all the way across your planter. At the end of the day, guys, there is a lot of great options out there, but if you're looking to upgrade, or again, just trying to see how this new Harvest International bar compares to what you're running with now, please just give us a call. You can click on the link here in our profile. You can send us a message on social media, call us, text us, whatever it is. We'd love to answer any of your questions. We'd love to get you in, take a look at it, and just really see what those differences look like in the real world and understand what they could do for you and your operation. So just want to say best of luck with the rest of planting going on. Like I say, please don't hesitate to give us a shout. If you need anything at all when it comes to planting season, we are right here just for you. We'll see you back here next week with another Tech Tuesday, guys.